Right, I had learned that and forgot. Let's try that again. Don't use the F7 shortcut to turn the light level on and off because it will throw me out of the game, apparently, since I do not understand. My mic is still doing strange things. Alright, what if it's on cardio? If I boost the gain a little more. Is that any better? Better? Someday I will actually learn stuff about audio. Beyond turn up, turn down. I guess I should check this shop too while I'm here. So hi! This is StageCraft SMP. The Richard Thornton Patreon server. Looks like somebody bought some, but there's still plenty there, so that's good. You can't see the game. Well, that's bad. Yeah, like, why is it not? I literally have to go like that. Yes, apparently I did literally have to go like that. Awesome. Love that. It would probably also help if I turned on my voice in game. Hi. You hear me in game?
Maybe. Hi. I was confused for a second why I was hearing you.
Alright, let me... Hold on, I have got to crank you up. You say something?
Something.
Let's go for 300%. Okay, now I can hear you. I could just barely hear you.
That's odd. My mic is directly in front of me.
Yeah. Again, maybe someday I will understand something about audio, but today is clearly not that day. And hey.
Is that better?
Night. No, it's fine. Now.
Okay, because I can amp my mic.
I'm sorry, I didn't remember it being like this. Has Doc been on the server? What the heck?
You're in Lightning Shop, aren't you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Alright. So. Game. Are you not hearing game sounds either? I swear
That
I
was
have.
me trying to tell you that you were still on the BRB screen.
Oh, okay. And then even when I got off the BRB screen, ooh, hey, new uniform here for the postmaster. Cool.
I do not see that on my screen.
Really?
He's just a villager.
Nope, he looks like a postmaster to me.
Huh. Interesting.
Alright, so, from what I understand, that just reminded me there's one that I should probably fix. Because I had the wrong logo at the beginning. Means I probably have the wrong stream element set to go. Elements, where are you hiding? In the 8 million tabs I have open? Which have been bent down substantially from what they usually are, and yet there are still a ton. course. And yes, it was set to the wrong SMP. So let's switch this to StageCraft. Nope. So, TCG Starter Connect token. All right then. You have one as well?
I have one.
Okay. So this is new that we have this on the server. And I'm guessing it's over in the gaming area we have to go?
I think it might be in the end, but I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's not in here.
No, there is not much here.
I'm pretty sure it's at backspace in the end.
Okay. Alright then. To the end we go.
Yep, it's in the end. Okay, no. The shop is just outside the gaming district.
That's confusing. I'm guessing it's this one that looks an awful lot like Beef's. Yep.
I'd imagine.
Okay, that's booster decks, hermit packs, starter decks. No.
How does one?
One goes here.
Ah.
Oh, the starter decks. No, the starter tokens are gone. Item, booster pack, item pack. I'm very confused. I do see Spencer in there.
Looking at Redstone to see if I can figure what's going on. Oh, we just throw it. Just throw it at the insert token here.
Oh. Aha!
There you go.
Oh, and because of the way decks changed, yeah, you can't just dump them all out. Do I have a empty shoulder? I left one back at my base, but that was silly.
I'll just put my ender chests in my... Yeah, I have two if you need an empty one.
Yeah, it looks like everything in here has stuff.
I have a spare if you don't want to go back.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Try it again. Ooh, I got 2 rares. Am I supposed to get 2 rares?
I think that's the limit, is 2. So now let me alt tab over to the rules channel. Exactly 40 cards, no more than 15 rare cards total, of which no more than 3 are ultra rare. Double item cards count toward the rare limit. No more than 3 copies of any one card, normal item cards are exempt. All ultra rare cards must be. So that means these should be valid. So I've got that. It's common, 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 common.
rare are we allowed to have?
3.
Okay. Yeah, this is fine then.
These all appear to be single item. So yeah. And none of them are ultra rare. I've got a Balance Builder Miner deck. Interesting.
I have a Miner Builder Explorer.
Okay. So it's been a very long time since I've played either IRL or in-game.
I've never played.
And you've never played at all, so this should be very interesting. Alright, let's go find our way to the...
It's on the Scam Island in the end. Which is through the tunnel to the south of the main end island, apparently. Do I remember how to get to the end?
Yes, that's easy. Got a direct line from the side door here. This yellow road. That's what we created it for. Okay, don't remember the thing looking like this, but I understand they did do some stuff to the stronghold. Yeah.
Oh my.
Actually looks a bit like Gigacorp. In color-wise.
I assume I'm not going to die here.
I assume the same.
Well then.
Okay.
Okay, they said... So, okay.
Oh, I see. There we
The
go.
one that looks like the thing we just came from.
Yeah.
Time to have fun. Suppose I could have just flown, but
I like taking the carts when they're there.
yeah.
I've always liked Minecraft rail systems. Ooh, that was a little stutter there. I keep freezing up. This might be the time to mention that my entire internet went out earlier.
Oh dear. Well, you
I'm
haven't
hoping-
disconnected yet.
I'm hoping that's, I mean, the only time I disconnected was when I stupidly hit F7, which apparently shuts Minecraft down. In this instance only. So, I don't know what's wrong with that.
Pressing comma crashes the game for me currently. Because it was my shortcut for the armor stand.
Oh, goody.
And it doesn't work right now.
I mean, anyhow, it appears to work. I just wanted it to stop showing the light level in the upper right corner, but that's fine. We can leave it there. I'm just not gonna mess with it.
Yep.
Until I figure out why it's doing that and how to have it not do that.
That's colorful.
Wow.
They've been busy.
Yeah, a little bit. Holy
Oh,
moly.
the giant propeller on the bottom.
Yeah. Okay. Feel like we should be suffocating on the surface of this planet here.
Right?
Okay.
Yep, over here. Next to the lava pit. In the nether. Or in the end.
Great. I was gonna say lava pits in the nether are normal. Lava pits in the end, less so.
Less so.
What the heck, guys?
Yeah.
And
I think you're at a different lava pit.
I'm at a congruiter of some sort. There are multiple lava pits.
Apparently. Because I don't see you. Oh, there you are. Hi. This way.
That looks like the
You flew
ah,
over it.
TCG. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, place your full 42 card deck in your shulker box. Your shulker box. Oh, right. Because whichever side we're on has our own shulker box. Which would be this one. Nope, that's the discard pile. Insert 42 cards to play. Okay, good. Press one of the start game buttons, and each of us should be dealt 7 cards.
Oh, I guess who's starting? How it looks, I'll let you go first because I have no idea what I'm doing.
I don't even know who player 1 and player 2 is, so sure, we'll go with player 1.
I assume left is player 1.
Then we just put our decks in the wrong places.
Oh well, that's fine.
Right, can't open that. Right, that's all gone.
Nope.
Now here should be my. I do not have a valid hand.
I do.
Because you need to have at least one hermit. So, if you don't, you return all the cards to the initial shulker box and re-roll. Did you have a valid hand?
I did.
Okay. So re-roll. Here two. Okay, now I have a valid hand. Okay, so then. Before turn 1, non-leading player places their active hermit on the board. On turn 1, leading player cannot attack. So I'll put Dubs on the board. So now you get to put any number of hermits can be put up AFK, and if they're AFK, you just like rotate the map.
Right.
And then you can attach one item card to any active or AFK hermit. Any number of attach or effect cards to active or AFK hermits. And then you can't attack on the first go round. Because I got nothing but a hermit.
Okay.
And when you end your turn, you press the button beside your active deck. And that passes the turn to the other person and draws you another card.
Okay. Any number of. So I can only attach one.
Only attach one item card that powers him up. So you would need... Actually, his first one could be any item card. That's what the blank circle is. That's basically like a wild card. But to get to his full haiku, then you would need to also have two Elytra Explorer cards. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So I can only do one of those at a time.
Alright, and then we have to put their health. So he's got 260. And put him not in the hermit spot. This is the one that's labeled for hermits.
Yeah.
There we go. It helps if you read, but you know, hermits don't read, so why would we read while playing Hermitcraft TCG?
Exactly! Alright, so that is gonna be my turn.
Okay, so
Do I have to discard the ones that I picked up?
Nope, you just hit the button. Just hit the button.
Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna put these back in my...
And it should have dealt you another card.
Yes.
So, use anything to be able to use retexture. You need 2 grass blocks plus something to shriek. And it's a good thing he's got a anything spot because I don't have any grass blocks. So all I can do is retexture Joe for 60.
Okay.
It should take him down to 210. And then I draw a card and end my turn.
Okay. I'll do that. And I'm going to howdy for 30.
Okay.
And my turn.
Okay. So, didn't actually get anything terribly useful. I don't want to use that until I can actually really make use of it. And that only works on AFK hermits, so yeah. We're just going to retexture for 60. Should take him down to 150. And I'll draw a card to end my
I'm glad
turn.
you're doing the mental math because my brain is not functioning. Okay. So what's the thing with inactive hermits? You can't attack them, but I can't use them?
Huh? No,
You can only have one active at a time?
you can only have one active at a time. You can put others up and put them AFK.
Okay.
In fact, you want to, because right now, if I manage to kill Joe, you're out. You don't have any more hermits. And I don't think that's how it's supposed to. So then you just, there you go. Job's AFK. You can give him his health.
What is active? Oh, yeah. Okay. And active versus inactive. So what does not having them active mean?
Means they can't do anything. So like you can start giving him items so that when you're ready to pull him off the bench, he's powered up.
Okay.
But in the meantime, you can't actually do anything. There are certain cards that will let you attack only AFK hermits.
Is there
or
any
other
advantage to
thing
keeping him active or inactive? I guess I'm just not quite understanding AFK hermits.
they're there so that they can step in when you need them. Because otherwise that
Okay.
is up a turn.
Okay.
And believe me, if I had more than one, I would have one up there AFK.
I'm going to haiku you for 90.
90, so that's going to take this down to 140. So B-Dubs is in trouble here. And then go ahead and draw a card and end your turn. Okay.
We're getting very boring cards here.
Well, so one-time use cards, I think. It says effect, no, but that would be like Thorns or Wolf. That's an effect you get to keep. I'm pretty sure this is a one-time use. Yeah, single use. Single use goes here. And that does 40 damage to an AFK Hermit of my choice. So I'm going to retexture Joe Hills and shoot Jeff. So that'll be 60 off of Joe, bringing him down to 90.
How much damage?
And 40 off of Jeff, bringing him to 210.
Well then.
And this was a one-time use, so I have to throw it in the discard. And draw a card to end my turn. Great.
Do this.
That's super awesome. But
So I added an item, and I'm going to haiku for 90.
oh, good grief. So that takes me down to 50.
Hey.
At least I finally have some armor. So this will protect me from... protects from up to 10 HP damage. Oodles.
Oh joy.
That's not going to make any difference whatsoever. I didn't get any hermits, so that's all I've got. So
dear.
well, wait a minute.
You
This
didn't
is
give me items
good.
either? You can't
Up
cover it?
to 3.
Oh, you need the...
I need the specific. Yeah, and I don't have the specific one. Alright.
Oh, that's not good.
No. I can at least go down fighting. So with the crossbow, you do 20 HP damage to up to 3 hermits of your choice. Can't damage the same hermit more than once, unfortunately. But that means if I retexture, that takes 80 off of Joe. No. Yeah, it takes 80 off of Joe and 20 off of Jeff. Did you grab the crossbow?
Yeah, I'll give it back to you. You said, how much off, Joe? 20?
20.
Okay. Here you go.
Thank you. Grab my discard. And end my turn. Oh, sure. Now you finally give me somebody.
Well,
Not gonna do me any good.
For you.
Yeah.
Not really. For the sake of playing it through. Yeah, you're gonna get a high Q for 90.
Mm-hmm. So that's GG.
That was just me getting very lucky. And you getting
I
very
mean, a lot of it is luck. There's definitely a fair amount of it that is luck. So then, everything in your discard.
End game?
Where's...
End
There-
game reset is
Yeah, but it should say 1. Game reset. Okay.
Is it you have to put a point in first?
Okay. So you get 2 points and I get 1. Oh, you know what? We weren't doing points for. Okay.
We already ended the game, so I don't
Did, but we're gonna end up restarting. Okay. Okay. I think that part's broken.
Does it not work if we don't have an active game though?
Maybe.
Start a game. Okay. So, out of curiosity's sake, let's
I
just
have my
say-
entire deck now. So that's fun.
Oh, that's because we didn't take our decks when we finished. Okay, just for figuring it out's sake, let's pretend this is still last round, and let's do point to player 1. Yep, that's working. Okay, and then we would end the game.
Well, do point, or so it would be a point every time you knock. Okay.
Hermit off, which I did once,
Yep.
and then at 1.
One.
Now we would press end game. So I think what happened is we ended the game, we forgot to pick up our hands. So I'll press end game now. And that should reset everything. And that's where we would pick up our deck from our active hand and put it back in our own shelters.
Just where they still are.
Oh, and then dispense TCG coin for a win, right?
Okay, yeah, so that's right. So you get 2 coins for the win, and I get 1 for showing up. Right?
Okay. You grab 1.
Oh, winner receives 3 coins. Loser receives 1 coin. And in the event of a draw, each player receives 2. Okay.
That makes sense. Rematch.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So do it so you go first this time.
Okay.
You start paying for your 2 reads. So the music only works if we start with random. Interesting.
Alright then.
Okay.
Okay, I have
I
a
have
valid
6
deck.
cards. 7 cards.
You should have 7 cards.
Oh, right, they were all in the stack last time. That's why it looks different. Who do I want to put? And rare false.
Nice. Okay. So.
Oh, thank you, Twitch, for notifying me that Nursing Geek is live. I had no idea.
Okay.
Oh dear.
Red. It's 260 health.
Sorry.
1 balanced card. That is it. Oh. Draw a card and then my turn.
Okay. Let's do this. Oh, I forgot to put her hand up. So I'm gonna do an item. I think that's it for now.
Okay. So I'm going to give Ren another item card. Get him closer to being outrageous, but for now we'll just be #professional for 50.
50?
Taking falls down to 200. And I'll draw a card and end my turn.
There's just a very loud bee.
Oh.
It's still outside. Okay, I've done that. Ren is making me nervous. So I'm gonna do that. And I will attack with Supremacy for 70.
Okay, so it's going to take him down to 190. Okay.
Read this. There's no clear text.
Good.
Oh, right. Yep.
Okay.
Press the button.
So you are right to be nervous because Ren is going to be outrageous for 100. And how much does the iron armor protect?
20.
Okay, so then she only uses 80. And I will draw a card and end my turn.
Okay, I forgot to do this last time. Oops. Yes, 70. Oops. And he is Explorer. Alright, I think that's it. I'm going to do Supremacy for 70. Oop, that was the out of frame.
Oh,
Button. I keep forgetting to button.
okay. I did not get anything super useful. Although, well, no, because that's still not that, so it's still not worth it. Alright, so just gonna be outrageous at falls 400. Her armor
Minus
takes down to
20.
80. Bring her to 40.
Probably.
And I'll draw a card and end my turn. Seriously,
Okay.
game, I'm.
Okay, we're gonna do that. And we're gonna do So basically, it swaps Course Fruit, swap my active and inactive Hermit after I attack.
Ooh, nice, because otherwise you lose a turn by doing that swap. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm going to Supremacy for 70. And then bench false, and bring an XP.
Okay.
I'm
doomed.
There's still cards in my discard. I've been playing without a full deck.
Well, you're gonna win anyway, so.
Well, we'll just put that in there and pretend that didn't happen. I was wondering where all those items were. Well then. We'll just pretend that didn't happen.
Okay.
Yeah,
And,
I did not draw a card. I did.
still do not have any more hermits, so all I can do is be outrageous at XP for 100. Now, if this happens this way again, I'm going to scream. Draw a card to end my turn, and if this is when it gives me a hermit, I'm gonna scream. It is not.
Well,
So
yay.
at least there's that.
Yay? Question mark?
Yeah, I mean, I'm out either way, but yeah.
Alright, well, in that case, I am going to, noise. I guess I could giggle, but noise for 70, because I can.
Yep.
And that gives me...
And that gets you a point. Okay, so I guess we have to take everything out of everything and put it in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to end the game.
And 3 coins for you.
Yes.
And 1 coin for me. Okay.
Okay, I have things out of my discard pile this time. That's too funny.
Okay, I'll put everything back into this one. Get everything off the board.
I'm gonna pretend that I'm doing this right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. 6, 7,
15. 14 makes 42. Yep.
8, 9. Yep. Now I have all my cards.
Alright. So your turn to start.
Okay. And I have a valid deck.
I do too.
Yeah, but
Right. I have to put my hermit up. And we have beat ups again. I don't think I can't give him anything.
I'm going to use Joe again. He has 270 health. I'm going to attach an item to him. And I will attack. I can't attack on first turn. I'll press the button.
Okay. So I'm gonna give B-dubs some grass. And retexture for 60. Taking Joe down to 210.
If you don't get a second Hermit this time, I think we both might scream.
Yeah. And
what's B-dub's health?
well, that's an excellent question. It is 260. Yay.
Okay, I'm going to do put XP up as my backup. And I put the second item down. So I will howdy for 30. And I will end my turn.
Okay. I'm going to put round up AFK. Also has 260 health.
Ooh. Ooh, I like this card.
I'm gonna give B-dubs another item. And that still only leaves me at retexture, so we're gonna retexture Joe for 60. And down to 150.
I also didn't put his up. Oh, whoops. This is 270, not 210. There's a big difference there.
There really is. And I'll draw a card and end my turn.
Okay. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do Can I play this on an inactive Hermit? Or does it have to be the active?
I'm not sure. Let me. I think it would have to be the active Hermit, but nothing says.
We'll go with the active Hermit. So, take that back off to read. So 20 health point damage every turn until the poisoned hermit is down to 10 HP. Ignores armor, continues to poison if health is recovered. Does not knock out the hermit. So every turn, B-dubs lose 20 points.
Lovely.
Plus whatever damage I do. Yep. So, on that note, we're going to Howdy for 30, plus the 20 for the health potion. Or poison.
Take him down to 180.
I will end my turn.
Well, I was gonna put this on B-dubs. I now think it's probably better that I put it on red. We'll stick with retexture for 60. And Joe down to 90.
Oops, that's the wrong card.
Boy, do I wish I even had a milk bucket in my deck.
Are we supposed to be using the things in here for poison? In the red?
Oh, yes. So this is your card.
Also,
So I'll go in your discard.
yep.
It's poisoned. That was a mistake.
What's a B-dub's special power?
Shriek does 0 damage. Sleep for your next 2 turns and restore full health. Cannot attack, cannot go AFK, can still draw and attach cards while sleeping. That is not terribly helpful while poisoned.
Not really.
So,
Health was added to the end of the turn when B-dubs goes to sleep and then sleep for 2 further turns. Any damage caused by effect cards or debuff effects, e.g. poison, fire, occurs after B-dubs is healed. That's in the rule clarification.
Right.
card.
right, so he would go back up
So
to
you can still use
260, and then he would get back down to 240.
Yes. But you wouldn't be able to use them for 2 turns.
But then I can't do anything for 2 turns. Well, he's going to take at least 20 damage per turn.
Minimum.
I think what I'm doing is getting this to Ren. I'm also going to put Hypno AFK. Use 270. And retexture Joe for 60. Draw a card to end my turn.
So that brings Joe down to 30. Right. I'm going to add a Ignore any effect card attached to the opponent. Interesting.
So if I had thorns or a wolf and you attacked me, that would do a certain amount of damage back. That's an effect that I could have. So I can ignore that. Never says that.
Okay. Actually, I'm actually gonna put that on that, not on XP. Yeah. All right. We are going to Haikyuu Mr. B00 for 90.
Which is really 110. I was gonna take him down to 70.
That shall end my turn. Ooh, yeah. No, the other one. The 7s and the 1s look so similar.
They do. Map art being what it is, I can see why he didn't do like the crossbar on the 7s. That's the usual way I make sure they don't look too similar. But
Yeah.
then they end up looking like 9s.
Go away, B. I don't care if you're on the outside. You sound like you're on the inside.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I might as well just retexture Joe for 60
Death.
and draw a card and then my turn. And yeah, I actually got a point.
Yes, go claim your point.
Right, and that also gets me an extra card. Forgot about that.
Nice.
Okay.
Right. Obviously, we're bringing XP in. And he's gonna get. Get an Explorer card. False needs for help. And we're going to Noise, Mr. B00, and well,
And that's gonna take him out.
bye bye B-dubs.
Bye bye, B-dubs.
I get a point. And I end my turn.
Balance, B-dubs, and items go away. This goes back here. Hi, Lady Viv. We are playing Hermitcraft TCG, which it is complicated, but the more you do it, the more it just kind of falls into place. I'm bringing in Ren. And what have I got here? No needs minor cards, so let's give him a minor card. Need one more balanced item for Ren to be able to be outrageous, so in the meantime he will just be #professional at XP for 50.
Okay.
Taking XP down to 220. And I will draw a card and end my turn. Honestly, the main way that I've learned has been by watching Joe Hills, who verbalizes every single thing he does. and that is why that is what I do. Because that way I keep track of what the heck I've done.
Fair.
Which is, I presume, precisely why he does it. Although I think he also does it just for his audience. Which we appreciate.
7 to the table.
Okay.
And I'm going to stick a item on false. And I will attack with Noise, Mr. Rendog, for 70. So it's down to 190.
Okay. 260, 90.
And I will end my turn.
Okay.
Lady V, I don't understand TCG games in like the strategy of building a deck, but if you hand me a deck and tell me the rules of the play, I can play it.
That's pretty much me too. Like seeing whether I can
Yeah.
actually build a decent deck once I've got some coins remains to be seen. But
Hand me a deck and I'm good.
yeah, at least blood through. Okay. And don't have any more items to put on Ren yet, alas. So he is just going to be hashtag professional at XB 46450, taking it down to 170.
Okay.
And I will draw a card and then my turn.
Just because I can, I'm adding Mr. Googly Eyes. I love his names. Looky looky and no. What's false suspicion? Ooh, nice. Flip a coin. If it's heads, she heals by 40. Okay. And then two. Put this in the Jeff. Yeah. And then I'll attack with Noise for 70 on Ren.
Okay, 120. Alrighty. Okay. Regular redubs up there. There's no synergy anyway. Not that we've been paying any attention to that.
Oh, right.
Do that so that when he does come in, he's full ready to go. And be hashtag professional 450. XP down to 120. And draw a card and end my turn. this is the point where decide, do I want to just put him AFK, bring Hypno in, and I think yes. There's not really much else I can do here other than start powering up.
Thank you, random chatter.
And I cannot attack, so I will just draw a card during my turn.
I want to know what you're thinking, Lady B. Wait, did you do us do damage? I haven't done.
Hello, Ithusia, welcome. And yes, Lady Viv, you got this. I am not at all familiar with Kenyan cuisine, so I have no suggestions or recommendations, but I'm sure you will do fine.
It'll be tasty. Did you do damage to me that I didn't?
I couldn't, no, I can't attack.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to do...
Because if I had attacked with Ren, I would have just been sacrificing him, so.
Right. So we're now on Hypno. Okay.
Yep.
Well, we're still gonna go... Yeah, we're still gonna go Noise on Mr. Hypno for 70.
Okay. Take him down to 200.
Tastes nice, and also poison anyone is probably a good goal.
You done?
Oh, button.
And I've already hit the thing. So, there's
Finally.
Let's see, I can put another him. He's good to go whenever it's his turn. And I can got him for 70. Speed, taking him down to 3. And draw a card during my turn. That is unhelpful game.
Alright. We're bringing a new Hermit in. And I think it's going to be...
I would avoid poison generally. I mean, if you're in a game like this where it is a strategic option, that's one thing. But preferably not for IRL dinner guests.
Especially if you're related to them, then you really can never get away from
Yeah.
it. We're bringing in false, which means I can't attack. Right?
Okay, yep,
Swap Hermits.
yep. But you can draw a card to end your turn.
I'm so good at remembering to hit that button.
Alright. Dubs is fully powered up and so is Hypno, and I have no more Hermits to put up, so I will just got him for 70 at false, bringing her down to 180. And draw a card to end my turn. Well, at least it's not another item card.
Ooh, that was Okay, no, we're fine. We're fine. No legs back. What do I want to do here? I'm going to keep that for now. So I'm just going to go ahead and supremacy. Read this first. Yeah, we're gonna supremacy. And is there a flip coin button?
I think it's this button.
Okay. So supremacy does 70 damage, but I also get to flip a coin, and if I have heads, she heals 40 health points.
Okay.
Yay!
She heals 40 health points. Okay. How much damage?
Falls us back up
70.
to 20.
Now it's down to 130.
Alright, and do the button.
Routes. Wait a minute. So I will just got him. That falls for 70. Taking her back down to 150.
Which was 150, right?
And draw a card down my turn. It's not helpful game. Helpful at all. Well,
That's Mr. Corrales. And again, we're gonna supremacy for 70 against Hypno. And push the button. And heal. So I'm back up to 190.
there's no world in which that works out well. Alright, we're gonna bench Hypno and bring in regular B-dubs. Means I cannot attack. Draw a card to end my turn.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna power up Corrales. Yeah. And I will supremacy. So that's 70 to B-dubs. And I get to heal 40. So I'm back up to 230. Now, does she only get to heal up to her starting?
Yeah, I would imagine she can't go past her starting.
I would imagine.
And she's keeps losing more than 40 each time, so I can't see.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. any scenarios where that would be an issue. All right, so if you're good, you can go ahead and draw a card. We're gonna give B-Dub some chainmail armor, which does seem to be what he prefers.
It does.
And it protects against all effect cards.
Nice.
And we're gonna Pretty Stone that falls for 80, taking her back down to 150. And I'll draw a card to end my turn. That is unhelpful. Okay.
This seems like
Just out of curiosity.
And I will again supremacy for 70 against Mr. B-Double-O. And I will do the thingy, and I will not heal this time.
Okay, I was attempting to look and see if there even were any red fireworks in there. Not that I could find the right dispenser.
Yes, there are.
Okay, so 70 takes him down to 120. Okay. Draw your card.
Oh, I thought I did.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Don't
Right,
need you.
yep. That's pointless. So are those. So I will just Pretty Stone that falls for 80, taking her down to 70.
Okay.
And draw a card to end my turn. Game, why do you hate me so much?
Alright, we are going to... let False have a nap. Bring in Jevin. And that's my whole turn.
Okay. And all I got is Pretty Stone at Jevin for 80, taking him down to 70. And I'll draw a card down my turn.
I take it you don't like what you drew.
No, I don't. At all.
Oh dear. Well, I'm gonna do Flash Potion of Healing on everyone, which heals each of my active and AFK Hermits 20 health points. Okay, and then I will divination for 90. And Mr. B double O.
I grabbed all of them. Great. Okay. Great. All my hermits are in the red. Love that for me.
Poison an option, but prison is never an option, so you skip poison. I mean, that's smart. But if it's unintentional and not provable... This is not legal advice, so don't take legal advice from me. I am not a lawyer. And even if I am a lawyer, I'm in Canada and you're not. I'm just gonna go put myself in the corner.
Okay. And I got nothing useful here. So we're gonna have a sacrificial pretty stone from B-dubs, taking Jevin down from 190 to 110. And I will draw a card to end my turn and pray that the game stops hating me. No, it won't stop hating me. Lovely.
Oh no. Well, what did I get? We'll pop this up on Joe. And then Jevin's gonna do Jevination for 90. And I will grab my point. You're really not getting a look at the draw, are you?
I'm really not. I'm just not getting hermits.
And I will end my turn.
Too bad I can't combine this to the active hermit. Then I could actually do something with this. This is still the only move that makes any sense. Him in. Power him up. And outrageous for 100. Even though that only takes Jevin down to 1.
Takes him down to 10.
Takes him down to 10. Excuse me.
Oy.
Yeah, it doesn't take him out.
Okay. No, but I'm scared now.
You have no reason to be. You've won.
We'll see how many stupid mistakes I make. All right. We are going to bring in Joe. Can I still add an item to him?
Yep.
Actually, that one. Yep. And I'm going to do E. Yeah. And my turn.
That was many more things than you actually needed to do, but okay, that makes it last a little longer. I'll go ahead and be outrageous this time at Joe for 100 and whatever minus whatever that saves him from.
That's a good question. 20.
So then only 80, taking him down to 190. No. Yeah.
Yes.
And I'll draw a card to end my turn. And it really doesn't matter what I get at this point.
Yeah. Well, Joe's gonna haiku Ren Dog for 90.
GG.
Yay. Lady V, are you actually feeding people poisoned potatoes? Those are only a Minecraft thing. Please don't feed people actual poisoned potatoes. That needs to do that. And then that was game over, right?
That was game over. And then you need to take your 3 TCG coins.
Yes. I feel like this is like the definition of beginner's luck.
While you clean up over there, I'm gonna alt tab over to where we're supposed to be recording the matches, because I forgot all about that part.
Right.
Okay, so match 18. 19. And 20.
So 13 goes.
Alright. Tis quarter to 7 here.
Oh jeez, it is.
If you're random, you need to alter your schedule. Huh? I am confused.
Mm.
Do you want one more game, or
Do you want a rematch?
I would like to maybe win one. So sure.
We'll do a rematch.
Okay.
It's your turn to go first. So player 2 goes first.
Okay. Okay, what do we got here? That is not a
Not have a valid.
valid hand at all. That is definition of not a valid hand. This is a mess. What did it do? Did we not
That was mine.
end the thing properly? This is way more than 7 cards.
Yeah, let's just end the game and start again.
Yeah.
Okay, it is the resetting.
this is, no. It's all, I'm very confused what it just gave me. Wait a minute. Alright. Six, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 21, 28, 41, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 128, 41. So I don't even have a valid deck. There's something left in the discard pile. Oh, there's something left in here. Okay, there's 42. Okay. Take everything out.
Everything is out and everything is accounted for and put back in.
Don't put it back in.
Take it all out?
Take it all out and keep it all out.
All out.
Alright. Let's end. Reset. I know. But then it dealt me like 15 cards. So something wasn't right. Alright. So giving it a second. And now put all the cards into the white shulker. Okay. Are they all in?
Yep.
Okay. Now let's start. That's 7.
I'm good.
And that's valid.
Start with XP.
And use Explorer. Start with wrong place. Yep, no. Okay. An item, and I cannot attack on first turn, so I will just draw a card and end my turn.
Okay. Okay, and I will giggle for 50 against the no.
Okay.
And I will press the button.
Okay. And Wells, AFK.
Already starting Brandon first too?
Hmm?
Wells has a lot of health.
Yes, he does.
Oh, he doesn't.
Alright. That, because his second card can be anything. And I got him at XP or 70. card to end my turn.
Okay. Do that. I will attack with Nice for 70 to end my turn.
Okay. Let's Wells. Got him. At XP 470. I think you grabbed the wrong map.
Perhaps. Do-do.
And draw a card to end my turn. It's unhelpful.
I will add that to Grass. That bug was inside. What was that bug? Where did you go? They have a hole in the screen. Whatever. Anyway. Oh, I forgot to add health to Kralis. Alright, I'm going to Noise for 70 against Mr. Hypno.
Okay. Alright. An item on Wells. And got him at XP for 70.
Excuse me. What did I just put in there? 130, I think.
That sounds right.
Yes. So she's
I did read somewhere that Twitch is planning to put in the ability to actually rewind a bit for just such occasions.
that'd be really nice,
It would be nice because you can already do that on YouTube streams.
right?
Alright. And yeah. Another item on Wells and got him at XP for 70. Taking him out.
Attack
Yep.
You get to double play?
Oh, no. Why was I thinking you had taken your turn? I'm sorry. No. Draw a card and end my turn.
Huh?
Okay, sorry. No.
I'd be very confused there for a second.
That's because I'm very confused.
Oh dear. There.
No, I think the only one who can actually do that is Joe Hills with his time skip.
I think so.
And possibly the clock. I think those are two things that Beef had to nerf early on.
I think so.
wells. And Joe's starting with 270.
Oh, right.
And I'm gonna gut him, getting him down to 200. And draw a card to end my turn. Game, you hate me so much. Why?
Alright. We are going to do... We're gonna howdy for 30 against Hypno. Yeah.
Nope. We need 2 more items to haiku, so I think I'm just gonna do another got him 70.
Not you.
And draw a card to end my turn. Seriously?
This game really hates you.
It really does.
Alright. We're gonna howdy for 30, bringing him down to 20. And in my turn.
And the only sane thing I can do is bench Hypno and bring in Wells. Draw a card to end my turn and pray the game actually stops hating me a little bit. Oh, thank you.
Alright, we're gonna hike you for 90.
Okay.
And end my turn.
Ready? That way. And you have 260 of health. Give you 1 item. Meanwhile, Wells will judgment. They just judge Joe Hills for 90.
Oh, 30. Oh, brain. Why is my brain not refusing to math? You? No. 40 question mark?
Okay. And I'll draw a card then. Game still hates me. Well, we're still 0-0, so.
Mm-hmm. insane thing. I'm going to swap my Hermit out after I attack. So I'm going to high Q for 90.
Okay, we'll take it down to 70.
And then Corrales is coming in and Joe's going out.
Okay.
And I'm pressing the button.
All right. So Wells is going to judge Corrales now for 90. After I stick. Oops. Should have done first. And I'll draw a card and end my turn.
Okay. Put pulse up.
Wait a minute. Wait. I took this off the wrong person. Yeah, this definitely has to be LG because clearly my brain is fried. That 90
So is
was
mine.
coming off of Wells, which brings him down to 120.
Okay, I brought in Fulse. And I put an item on her. And now I'm going to attack with no. For 90 on Wells.
Which is going to bring Wells down to 30. I think, Wells, you are going to be the sacrificial knight here and judge Corrales for 90. I'll draw a card to end my turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my flint and steel, which means I get to discard my entire hand.
Yep.
Draw 3 new cards. Okay. And then we're gonna no, Mr. Wells.
Wait, can you? Can you still move after you flip and seal?
I think so.
I thought that was your
After you
turn.
Draw 3 cards. Can be used even if you don't have any cards in your hand. Doesn't say anything.
Okay. Alrighty then.
Look. No, I don't see anything.
Okay. Alrighty then. So you're no knowing Wells?
Wells. Which gives me a
Okay. So I'm gonna bring in B-dubs. Give him some armor.
He does love chainmail.
Does love that chainmail. And retexture for 60. Card 10, my turn. Game by.
TFC's coming out. And he's getting those. Great. Thank you.
Are you bringing him in, or is he on AFK?
Oh. I haven't decided. I think I'm gonna bring in false. And my turn.
Okay. So I'm going to retexture at false. 60. Taking her down to 190. Draw cards, end my turn. And this game absolutely, positively, no two ways about it, hates me.
Oh dear. Well, false is going to supremacy, B-dubs for 70. I also am going to see if I can heal, and that's enough.
Okay, so B-dubs is gonna retexture false again for 60. And I'll draw a card and then my turn and say, come on, you have to be running out of crap cards to give me. Thank you.
You would think that. Okay. Any of you need... Okay. So I'm going to do a splash potion of healing, which heals everyone 20. TFC's already healed up all the way. Go up to 60. Go up to 80. Go up to 50. You go up to 50. Okay, and then I'm going to supremacy, B-double-O for 70, and see if I can heal. And I heal 40. So false is back up to 190.
Okay, grab your splash potion.
Okay.
Okay, and draw your card. So I'm gonna bring
Not
in-
useful. Okay.
E-dubs is going to retexture at false for 60. Bring her down to 130. And I'll draw a card down my turn.
Alright. I cannot do anything other than supremacy. So I'm going to supremacy, be double O for 70, and see if I can heal. No. End my turn. Give me a card. That's not the card I wanted.
Okay. Well, I don't have a whole heck of a lot of choice here unless I give him a thing and shriek to bring him back up to full health, which I could. Never done that.
Is he stuck as your active person?
He is still my active person.
If he shrieks, he's stuck as active.
And if he shrieks, he's stuck. So I'm not bringing him back. 260 or 2 supremacies. Bring him down to 120. That's still a net positive, so yeah, okay, we'll do that. So we're gonna shriek. Okay. And draw a card and then my turn.
Well, my cards are useless. So again, we're going to supremacy for 70, Mr. B-dubs. And I'm going to heal 40. It is 40, right? Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do... You know what, we're going to hang on to that. And we're going to supremacy for 70. And not heal.
Okay.
Because you're not useful. Yeah, we're gonna supremacy again for 70. And heal 40.
Actually, it's not my turn yet. Okay. So bringing in Corrales. And drawing a card to end my turn.
So it is 20 health points every turn until Poison Hermit is down to 10 HP. Ignores armor.
So this prevents damage from false, but not from the poison.
Yes. And we're gonna supremacy.
So that'll be 40.
And false is back up to full health. I like false. False is my favorite card.
You see that? Wait a minute. She did 70, which came down to 60 with the armor, and then 20 from the poison.
Okay.
Doing that right?
I think. I'll assume so.
It makes sense that the poison would ignore the armor, but not that her attack would.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's gonna no for 90 at her.
For 90?
Draw a card and my turn.
So that is 160.
Actually, I meant to do that, but never mind. Too much.
We're just gonna supremacy again for 70.
Okay.
Yay!
Which ends up actually being 60, which brings him to 130, and then 20 from the poison brings him to 110. Okay. We're gonna put Ren on the bench. An item. And then no. That falls for 90. I'll take a card and then my turn.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna supremacy for 70.
Okay.
I do not get to heal this turn.
70 comes down to 60, bringing him to 50. But then the poison takes him down to 30. Okay. Okay, Corellis is going to have to go back out. And we're going to bring in Cleo. And I will draw a card to end my turn.
One of these times we'll remember to use the strength chart.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Again, we're gonna supremacy, but to Cleo this time. And heal.
So I need from 260 down to 190.
That's right. Again, my brain forgot what I did immediately, so we're gonna go with it.
Okay. Okay. Give Cleo another item. And take revenge for 80 on false. False down to 70. And I'll draw a card to end my
That was
turn.
the amount of red. I do not like the amount of red there. We're gonna do this for my sanity sake. Okay. That's there. Okay, we are going to heal false, 30 HP. Brings her back up to 100. Okay. And then gonna risk a supremacy on Cleo. Nope. So that's 70 to Cleo.
Okay, so I'll take Cleo down to 120.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Well, Cleo's gonna get revenge for 80. And I will draw a card and end my turn. for stopping hating me game.
Now starting to hate me.
I mean, we both got to be running out of cards.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I'm gonna do something weird. I'm actually not going to switch off false. I'm going to Supremacy Cleo. See if I can heal up. And even if I do, it's not gonna happen. I need to get rid of some of. There's a method to my madness.
Okay.
We're gonna Supremacy Cleo. We'll heal. Just to 60. Smart move, but whatever.
Okay, stick an item on Ren. Because we're gonna have to bring him in. And put Leo back on the bench. And I will draw a card and end my turn. That was not the card I needed. Oh, and he's been taking 20 for each of these turns. He's out.
Oh, yeah. No, it can't kill him. It'll only bring him down to 10.
10, okay. Okay.
Okay. I was fully expecting False to die then. So now we're gonna take False out and bring TFC in.
Okay. Sadly, I don't have another grass block to give to Friend Dog, so he's just gonna be hashtag professional at TFC 450. And I'll draw a card and end my turn. This would have been useful so many hands ago.
Right, we're going to alright. Who's reactive Hermit now? Ren. So that's 90.
Okay, bring it down to 70.
I don't like that Ren's move is 100.
Yeah, but that's why he needs 3 identicals to be able to do it.
Yeah.
And considering how many of those are on the board, I don't even know if I have one more to draw.
Right. Alright, well, we will alright for 90.
Wait, again?
Nope, never
Did
mind.
wait, you all
Didn't
righted,
hit the button for you to.
and I hashtag professionals, and so you're all writing again. So yeah, no, that's right. That's correct.
Yeah, it's a good thing this is the last game because both of our brains
We are
toast.
both toast.
They're just gonna start dying left, right, and center here in a second.
Yeah, pretty much. So, hashtag professional for 50. Draw a card, pray for grass, and end my turn. Oh, shoot.
Armor?
That would have been the time to...
20.
Darn it. That was really poor planning on my part.
Oh no. So I'm doing that. 20 HP for every shot. And I will alright for 90.
That takes Ren out. Gives you another point. Who the heck am I gonna bring in? Well, I think regardless, I'm gonna have to use Composter to discard 2 things from my hand and draw 2. So, discard that.
So because I killed your Hermit, does it automatic... Does
I have to bring in...
2 new Hermits?
It won't cost me a turn to bring in a new Hermit.
Right.
And I might as well just make it this one.
Fair enough.
And... so this takes 20 HP off of up to 3 Hermits. So, I'm going to crossbow, TFC, Paralysis.
Oh, does it say anything about armor? Because TFC has armor.
Our TFC has armor. Doesn't say I have to use it against the active Hermit. So then I guess I'll use it against Joe, XB, and False. So that's 20 off each of them. Okay. And no, at TFC for 90. Which is actually 70. So bring it to
120.
okay. And I'll draw a card in every turn. Sure, now that shows up.
Well, my only move is to attack, so we're actually gonna do pie for 40 against Paralysis.
Yep. GG.
And that gives me a point. The cards are really not in your favor.
They really are not. Okay, so, and do you have all of your cards out of everywhere?
Not yet.
Okay.
Now we do.
Okay. And the game. Set.
I hit it.
Yep.
Shouldn't have anything. What did I have left? Yep, I just had item cards left. I had 3 cards left.
I had not much more than that.
Right, so 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Don't forget if you put anything in the shelf on the wall.
Nope, I did not. This one is yours. And you got your 3 coins?
Yes.
One. Alright, shall we head back to Spawn and Shop?
Yep. Alright. I do love this build.
It's really amazing.
I'm a little nervous flying over the void still, but
I'm not flying over the void, I'm just going right into here.
I went to go investigate the giant spaceship.
Ah.
Whee!
Oh. Should. That's 21. Also.
I wonder what would have happened if we had swapped decks. I wonder if it was like the particular.
I think they were pretty similar decks though.
They were.
Which the starter decks are meant to be. They're meant to be pretty equivalent.
Yes. Yes. You know what has been stuck in my head for the past like 2 hours?
But
The theme song to Caillou. And I blame Frill in his stream chat.
I have no idea what that is, and I think I'm very glad.
I think you're very glad. It's a children's TV show. But it is the brattiest child you will ever see. And of course it was made in Canada. And I apologize to everybody out there for transgressions. Blame Quebec.
I mean, that's what most of Canada usually does, isn't it?
Usually, yes. Considering in one of my history courses in university, it was Canada since 1945. Man,
I'm glad I slept at the shopping district.
I did not. We had a whole section every week in this Canadian history course, literally titled, "What does Quebec want?" Every week.
That's just a statue.
Thankfully, I don't live very far out. Here we
I'm
go.
gonna go out on a limb and say this is a broken texture.
Yes. Wait, I need to find a cow now. Looks normal to me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no, it's...
Well, as
I need
normal
to
as
I need to
nurseries
check
on this
the,
server do.
Right, well, I need to check with the, I must not have the most up-to-date, either one of the two entity model thingies that goes with fresh animations.
I've never gotten it to work. Oh, you still have to do the Easter egg hunt.
Yes, I have not done that. That is not tonight. My brain is too fried tonight.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna go for 2 booster packs so I get a little bit of everything.
I'm gonna go for 2 booster and an item right now.
Okay.
Well, that's not useful.
That's common and that's rare. Just like this.
Ooh.
This is rare. Interesting. It's gonna take some doing to figure out what I want to
I got 2 evil Jevons.
Oh wait, we got the I didn't realize that we had the season 2 ones.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I did not realize we had the alter egos. Okay, cool. I have yet to get one, but we got another Wells, a gem, and then a Doc and another Corrales.
I got a common Etho, common Zuma, and 2 common evil Jevons. And then a bunch of items and stuff.
Shreep.
What else did I get? Thorns. Potion of weakness. Of course.
Yeah, Speedrunner. Oh. Regular splash healing. And instant health too.
Ooh. I got an explorer double.
I got a speedrunner, which is useless. Got one bomb. Shh, I don't have any use for.
Would you like any terraform, prankster, or speedrunner?
None of those are hermits that I have.
Me either.
I have to
Okay, what's
set
the
up.
point of this one?
Which one?
Ender Pearl. Move your active hermit and any attached cards to an open slot on your board. Subtract 10 health from this hermit.
I don't know. Why would you want to do that?
I don't know. Can you like... No, it says any attached cards. I was thinking maybe you could use it to get away from poison or something. Huh. Yeah, I don't understand that one.
Maybe that would be the one to ask about in the clarification channel.
I think so.
That seems kind of pointless.
It does seem kind of pointless.
Alright. I think I'm gonna call it. Thank you so much. This has been lots of fun.
Yes.
And now I'm gonna go crash.
Same. I have chores I need to do before the weekend ends, and it's currently 10 to 9.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not sorry. I had all day to do things nursing.
Okay.
I just didn't.
Fair enough.
Enjoy
Alright.
the rest of your night. Bye bye.
You too. Bye. Actually, we in here. And here.
Say thank you all for hanging out. Whether you chatted, whether you lurked, whatever the case might be, I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's see if anyone is in fact still here. And I'll base that on whether I decide I should raid anybody. Give it to mod view. Ah, you are still here. Okay. So then, let's see. Who should we raid? Let's see. Oh, Keyberg is up. Let's go say hello to Keyberg. My mic doubled. I muted this. won't be for much longer. Until next time, have a wonderful day.